Most babies fall into a regular sleep routine by about 6 months of age, where they're taking 2 good naps during the day and sleeping about 6 to 8 hours at night. But not all. Every baby's a little bit different, and it sounds like yours is definitely not sleeping well at night, waking you up every 2 to 3 hours and wanting to nurse. There's a couple of different things to consider here. First and foremost, it would be best to bring your concerns up with the pediatrician, because they can decide if your baby girl actually needs extra feedings at night or if she's just looking to these feedings for comfort. Because if she actually needs them to grow, then it's important to continue feeding her, especially like if she's underweight or something. And again, the pediatrician can help you decide this. But if she's growing really well and the doctor says that she doesn't need these extra nighttime feedings, then you can actually teach her how to self-soothe, to go to sleep without those extra feedings and without help from you. And you can do this in a couple of different ways. First of all, you can try just crying it out. Let her cry it out. Develop a good nighttime routine with her, whatever it is you want to do, rocking her, singing to her, reading a story, and then just putting her down in bed with a full tummy, a clean diaper, and after getting lots of love, and turn around and walk right back out of the room. And chances are she'll probably cry for a while. Let her cry. As long as she's crying just because she wants you, then it's okay to let her work through that and learn how to self-soothe. If at any time you feel like she's crying because she has an immediate need, the cry turns to something that just doesn't sound right, like she's in pain or something, then definitely check on her whenever you feel like she needs to be checked on. But research shows that babies have like a 4-day reset point in their brain. And if you just let them cry it out for 4 days or so, then they learn when they wake up at night or when they're being put down for sleep that they just need to go to sleep. And actually it makes life a lot easier for everyone. But it can be pretty grueling, and it's hard to listen to your baby cry. So if you want to try a more graduated approach, put her down again after she's been fed and changed and loved. And if she continues to cry after that, give it a few minutes. Wait about 5 or 10 minutes before going back in her room. And when you do go in, resist any and all urges to pick her up or to turn on the lights or talk to her. Just gently touch her tummy, reassure her that you're there, and turn around and walk right back out of the room. And if she continues to cry, then wait about 20 minutes before you go in, and then if needs be 40 minutes before you go back in. And so that you're just slowly increasing the amount of time before you go back in and check on her again. And again, after doing this for about a week and being consistent about it, she should learn to go back to sleep on her own. Now, there's a couple of tips for safe sleep that will help make sure that if you're letting her cry it out or she's laying in her crib, that she's going to be as safe as possible and that her increase of SIDS is going to be as low as possible. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that you put your baby to sleep on their back. The campaign slogan is "Back to Sleep." And this has been definitely proven to reduce the risk of SIDS. Now, babies between 4 and 7 months will start to naturally turn from their backs to their tummy or their tummy to their back to find a more comfortable position during sleep. But it's always just our job as parents. The only thing we can do is put them down to sleep on their back so that that's how they're starting. It's been proven to increase the risk of SIDS if you use positioners or other sleepers that help tilt them on their side. And it's also best to keep all extra soft, fluffy things outside of the crib for the first year. That includes bumper pads, stuffed animals, pillows, extra blankets, all those sorts of things that could increase the risk of suffocation. As long as she has just like a nice flat mattress with a fitted sheet over it and she's appropriately dressed, and swaddling is definitely great to do, then that should be enough for her comfort level at this point. If you have any more specific questions about your little girl's circumstances, be sure to ask her pediatrician. But if you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.